Hey, Blue Rockers, Connie Willis here. Listen, I have been working since 9 o'clock to get this show on the air, and I don't know what it is. I, I just hung up the phone with Lyn Buchanan, psychic spy, who we were going to talk with tonight, and there's like, we couldn't get it happening on his side. And then I switched to an entire new software, and nothing happened there. So then tried to take it to Facebook. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if maybe it's trouble with my internet system. I don't know. Spectrum. But I just don't know what to tell you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work pretty hard on making this happen for tomorrow night on Bigfoot Friday. So we'll have some little Bigfoot stuff in there too, right? But we're going to try this tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern, on Blue Rock Talk with Bigfoot Friday, and we're going to have on Lyn Buchanan again. So he promised me that he would have a Bigfoot story, and I actually remember of a session that he viewed a long time ago that I thought there was a Bigfoot in it, and he, as I started describing the session to him, he went, "Oh yeah, that could have been a Bigfoot." He didn't even think about it during the session. This is a long time ago, but you'll find it extremely interesting. I mean, beyond your beliefs of what you would even think that this could even be about. I mean, talk about going into other levels. It's amazing. It'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. So that's good. It leads us into some really neat things. So that's what we're going to do. He's going to talk. He's going to find some other really cool sessions for us that he's going to talk about. He's also an artist, and he's going to show some of his really unique paintings that he's done. I guess more computer-like paintings. He's. I'll let him talk about them. But some of us that have been in his classroom before and have become friends with him along the way, which is very easy to do. He's such a kind guy. Some of us believe that some of these pictures he's taken are some of the things he's remote viewed. And when you see them, you'll pretty much freak out. I kid you not. So, keeping that in mind, you'll go, wow. So let's go ahead and do that tomorrow night. I've got a full day tomorrow, but I want to make this happen. Y'all have no idea what I feel like at this point. And Patrick, dude, he's going, Patrick, don't do that to me. That hits me. That touches me. Don't do that. Feel for me. Actually, Patrick, and this is one of Blue Rockers and fellow Steamians. He said I wasn't on, so he was gonna upvote somebody else 100% on Steam it. So it was like, no. You strive for those 100%. When you guys get on Steam, and if you haven't been on yet, you're going to strive for 100%. And Patrick's great. He's very supportive. He's very loyal. I love it. And I found out a little bit on you, Patrick. I guess you do a lot of neat things. So maybe you can help me get this. You can technically help me make this. There's a switch somewhere. I don't know where the switch is. I mean, I got my MacBook Pro, my iPad, my MacBook Air, and my iPhone. I'm trying to make it all work. And even the iPad is having problems catching on. So maybe it's Spectrum. I don't know. But yeah, anybody that's here, give me a like. So at least it'll help me feel good somewhat for the rest of the night. Because it's going to be tough. I really have had a full day. Had to take Mom to the doctor's, and she got her cast smaller so she can move her hands a little bit more. She kept it Kentucky blue, so that was cool. It was funny. It was so funny. I have to tell this story at one point, and I got to figure out a way to tell it. But I'll tell you guys. You'll get an exclusive by sticking around and hanging around with me here. Hey there, Kathy Ann. Here, you're gonna laugh. So, and Mom would be right here telling the story. She'd be right here laughing. She's in there watching TV, I'm sure. Penny's down here sleeping next to me, but so we got her a little rollator and we're rolling out. She's got her new cast on, right? She's got to go to the bathroom, right? And it's like, oh man, she's got to go to the bathroom. That's always the worst, okay? So anybody that caretakes, you know that when you got to go to the bathroom, it's like in the doctor's bathroom to the hospital, you know, it's like, okay. Well, for those of you that don't know, basically you have to take care of that person. And when they say it like that, you're thinking, oh no, I hope it's not number 2. Well, thank goodness that wasn't the case. So that was good. But because she has this cast, even though it's easier now for her to, you know, do her thing, she still wants help. So, you know, you're like, you can't even get past that when you got to do it. So anyway, you know, getting all past all that stuff, then it was time to wash her hands. And that's where the Lucille Ball type situation occurred, where she's got so the water's running, and then I'm looking around for the paper towels. The paper towels are on the way on the other side of the room for whatever reason. So I go over there. Well, the trash can's under it. So I go over there and I hit the little, you know, sensor button, and it comes down. And I turn around and Mom's, I don't know what she's doing, but she's, water's running, and she's like doing this with her hand under where the Perel comes out. And I give her the paper towel, you know, those crunchy, hard things, you know, as it is, they're not even enjoyable to use, but I give it to her, and, you know, it's like paper, and she starts wiping her hands with it, and she starts putting it under the Perel, and she's realizing, what's that coming out? I don't know what she was thinking it was going to do, but she put it under there, it's like dropping down in it, you know, and it's the kind that doesn't rub in, it's the soapy kind that you wash off. So she's taking the dry paper towel, drying her hands, and then sticking it under there, and I'm behind her, right, and she's like, and you can see her mind going, what the, and then she does it again, what the, and she just can't figure out, so she keeps doing it, and I'm back there, and I start laughing, and she starts laughing, and I'm like, no, Mom, that's a sensor. So she comes around, I said, here, because she had it all over her hands, I'm like, here, come over here to more paper towels. So she's going, and she's hitting the sensor, and it's not working, then it's working, and we're laughing our heads off, and it's coming out. It's just crazy stuff. But then she had to throw it away, and underneath that dryer is one of those trash cans you put your foot down, and then it raises up. I was like, Mom, put your foot down. She knows how these work. I'm like, put your foot on there. So she's like, her foot's here's the thing, and here's her foot, you know, and she's like, I'm like, no, Mom, put it up there, put it on that black thing there. That was the pedal. And she's like, she's trying to do it without holding the walls or anything, so she's trying to keep her balance. So she finally gets it to about here, and it goes, it's her foot, right? It's just like, we're both dying laughing, and I'm like, come on, Mom, you know, the whole deal is to not put your hand on, because she was about to lift it up with her hand. I'm like, no, it's really dirty, it's in the hospital, who knows what's on there, man. So I'm like, do your foot, come on, do your foot. So she finally, at one point, we're both focusing on her foot, and she gets her foot on there, right, and she pushes down, but then it doesn't open because she's got her hand on top of it, like almost just like cake and whatever's on top of that filthy trash can all over her hands. And I'm like, so we're laughing our heads off, and then we had to re-clean everything. And anyway, that's what happened today. But anyway, it's a long day, and Lyn stayed with me for like 2 hours here, 2.5 hours. So I appreciate that, Lyn Buchanan. That's a true friend. He's a good guy. And I'm very lucky to have him as a friend, to sit there and stare at me while I'm going, So thanks to those of you that stuck around. I appreciate it. And tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern, what we're going to do is we're going to do this all over again with Lyn. And he's going to do something Bigfoot, so we can keep it officially Bigfoot, you know, the Bigfoot Friday. And I appreciate you guys sticking around. So tomorrow night, Coast to Coast Saturday night, I'm going to have on Jared Rice of Arise Bank. You've heard him and seen him here on Blue Rock Talk before. Really interesting guy. He's got some new information to tell that they just found out today. And I think you're going to find that pretty exciting. And those of you out there that, you got to be careful what you read, folks. And you're going to learn more about that. I'm going to let him talk to you about that. That's his deal. So that's going to be exciting. And then the other person is going to be William Lawrence. And William is going to talk to us about how he has found a new way to come into contact with extraterrestrials and also ghosts, spirits. Very interesting stuff. So we're going to have him on for 3 full hours so you can ask questions and things like that. William is, he's got some really, really neat things. And by the way, he'll love this as a compliment. He looks like a kid, but he's not. Older, mature guy, I guess. He's not like old, but he looks 18. So I hope you take that as a compliment, William. It is meant to be one. So congratulations. I think you guys are going to enjoy what he does. He uses, it's called bent light. Okay, he bends light from the sun. So I didn't really want to give it away, but that's basically it. So you'll definitely want to hear about it, because when you see the pictures, even though you're not on Coast, we're gonna post them. When you see his stuff, you're gonna be amazed. So if you've already seen it and you are questioning it and you want to talk to him about it, then because he'll tell you exactly how to do it yourself, then please join us on Coast to Coast on Saturday night. So tomorrow night, Bigfoot Friday here on Blue Rock Talk. Live Q&A with Lyn Buchanan. I promise we'll get it done tomorrow. I don't care if we have to rent some freaking studio that's going to do it for me. All right, thanks everybody. Good night, Blue Rockers. Whoever's here, thank you for being here. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I think I can see the live chat if anybody said anything. I think Kathy said hi. So the two of you